Good evening, lads. Hopefully, you are doing great, and welcome back to another beautiful Saturday streaming with Strategy Joe. And today, we'll be taking a look at Imperator Rome. Just as a heads up, I have not played really this game since 2019 when it came out, and I did a review back then. After that, I pretty much spent 2 years not playing at all the game, and now they got the latest update, the version 2.001 Marius update, and it changed the game a lot. But for me, it's even more than that because there was previous patch that they did commit to and made some change, like moving away from the mana system. That was done, but I wasn't really there when they did that, so for me it's all new. It's like a new game at all. So basically I've played about an hour earlier just to get back in the mood and try to not look too foolish tonight, but I don't think it's that different. They removed the mana system, but the core mechanics are pretty much the same. It's more of a military map painter than anything else, and it still is the same spirit. So we're playing as Rome. As I said, I played about an hour. I was able to start from a small portion like that and a little bit of territories here and expand out, make a couple of friends here by force, and I guess we'll just continue to the expansion. One of the main change that was done, and I don't know if it's Marius Patch or another patch, but now we have levies, and legions are actually more complex to have because beforehand we had a lot of legions and we assigned character to the legions and there wasn't really any levies, but now it's more centralized around the levies, at least early game. So we have levies per provinces, and they allow us to have different military units that will show up when we raise them to use them, and they have their own commander. So there's some elements of the past that are still present, but generally speaking, it's really different than it used to be. And for the legions, I actually had to find out a technology that allow me to have legions. Well, a technology that allows me to change the laws to be able to have legions, but they're really expensive. So hopefully maybe later we'll be able to take a look and build our own legions, but for now I do not have a feeling that it is necessarily something that is quite required for us to perform well, at least until we have a good portion of Italy, the whole peninsula under our control. Maybe once we get against Carthage, or maybe around here the Antigonid or Epirus, might be more important to have real legions, but otherwise the levies seem to be doing fine up to now. Alright, so let's see. These people are my friends. A client stayed by force, so I'll keep them like that for now. Nuceria is also a client state of mine. Lucania seems to be a potential enemy to invade, but I do not have like any legit casus belli to do that, so let's go ahead and use our covert action to fabricate a claim. And now I said that they removed the mana systems, but as you can see we still have a sort of mana that still is present, mostly the political influence, which is not that bad because we're getting a lot. Like up to now I didn't run out of political influence, and I mean at some point you need to have a certain cap on whatever you can use to make good. So it's not as terrible as when it was 100% mana points for everything, but there's still a certain like I don't really know the entire impact of everything else up there, but we do have some numbers going up, and some numbers going up, like aggressive inspection is not good, but stability is great. But whatever, it's not nothing to worry about. So let's fabricate a claim on the province of Lucania for now. Is that one entire big province, or okay, no, they got like multiple. They got Apulia, and that's just a mountain, so it's not possible to go on that little province here. That territory is Mons Pulinus. Alright, so let's let the time fly. we got a couple of unused trade routes, but I was trying to figure out like what we could actually import in the capital. But I don't like. I understand the idea. Let's say I want to import letters. Well, in that case, there's one person specific that do accept. But let's go with papyrus. So, like, if you look here, there are certain like gemstones. There's no surplus available anywhere. But papyrus, it shows there is surplus. But if you click on it, the person doesn't want to trade. So I guess we can improve our opinion of them by 25 points, and they would accept trade with us. But I wish there was a way to see if there's one that can be traded right now. There kind of is, but it's a little bit of finicking around. But it's just going into the macro builder and clicking the different goods and see if somebody's green, which means they're open to export it from whatever location they are. But yeah, the more important and valuable trade goods are less likely to be green or even in range at all. So yeah, we got some extra clothes at our capital, but we can't really export it to ourselves. That would be crazy. So we can import extra grain, like right here. I already have 2 units of grain in my capital, so I'm not gaining anything. I guess I could export it after. For a little bit of money, but at the same time everybody's exporting grain, so what really can I gain from that? I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, it seems like there's not really any goods available for trading. So I did try to set it to automatic trade, so hopefully they're able to do that automatic trading portion on their own and figure out whatever goods we can import. That would be good. Alright, so let's go back into the time with Lucania at 38%, and hopefully we'll be able to conquer them without too much problem. And here for the omens we have different gods. So this is very similar to what it was in the past, but they did change it a bit. Basically you just select one of the 4 bonus you want to get, and I feel like with somebody die, whatever. With our current plans, reducing the aggressive expansion sounds like a great proposition for us. And we do have a lot of political pop-ups in the game like that. So right here, I won't be reading through them all because it's very text heavy. But seems like somebody from a faction wants to have a specific job. And if I would read, I'd probably be much more aware of what's going on. But if I'm just overviewing the options, it can give me a good idea of who is penalized by that choice and who is getting a bonus. So right now there's a dispute between 2 persons, so we'll side with Gaius, so we gain for 60 mana a bit more loyalty because he's quite unloyal. But you know, I don't know like the entirety of the impact that my choices here will have. I have a feeling that the later you get into the game, the more likely you will become okay, whatever. The more likely these choices will have more of an impact than early on in the game. Because I got some characters like very disloyal characters. Is that the disloyal person? Your loyalty is at 10, but the person only has a 3 power base, which ends up being like 1% of my empire, so it's not really a scary disloyal person. But we're getting a lot of events, and not sure if I really want to go through and read them all. I suspect that these choices ends up in the end to all like be other pop-ups in the other games, where they're very similar in every single one of the games. Let's go and pull that protected status for the civilians, and we got an unassigned Tribunus Plebis. Let's go ahead and put this 18 years old man with 11 skills point into doing whatever this individual should be doing. And due to the statesmanship, the person only has 3 out of 11 right now. So that's actually pretty interesting because the more the person works in the states, the higher their efficiency is. So the more likely you are to, like, this person is at 98% statesmanship, so he's 11 out of 12, providing impact on his skill set for Tribunus Militum. Alright, so turn for the wars. Well, I mean, do I want to spend 83? I can take a chance. You have the whoever dies. There are a lot of characters, and every name sounds the same in this game. So at least when you're playing the Roman, they all have the same family name in the middle. So turns out they all look like the same people. So I don't really have a certain attachment with the characters like I did in Crusader Kings 2, because it's more of a personal level. Here you're playing as the states with the character competing inside the states, but it's not really, it's really weird the way the character incorporated in the game. I guess I get used to it. And yes, David, this is really different from the release. What I said at the start is I played in 2019 when it came out, and then I didn't play until today, earlier in the day, and it feels like a different game. Really, it's the same core set of gameplay, but like even here, look at the innovation. So I got 1 innovation point, so let me select a category. Alright, so you have all of these technologies that are available. Meanwhile, in the past you would fill up a bar and it will give you technology, but now when you fill up the bar, you go and select whatever technology you want in the trees, and there are 4 trees and they're pretty large. Reminds me more of a like Earths of Iron 4 Focus 3, but you have pretty much higher freedom of deciding where your nation will be heading to and the different bonus you'll be getting depending where you invest your points. As for that, I pretty much went randomly investing my research point up to now, but I think going to the martial should be wise, because we have been getting quite involved in wars with our neighbor up to now. So definitely anything that can help us out troops will be a great point. Logistic division sounds great. Let's get that. Alright, somebody wants to import wine, so let's accept that. As for capital, still stuck at 9 out of 10. There's literally nothing to trade in the world right now. And here, yeah, we have like the kind of same flags as Europa Universalis 4 up top. Let me just see here what we get. Oh, so we can get for 60 months either population growth and immigration attraction, or increase local taxes in Latium, so that will be a lot of money, I feel like. But growing population could be good. I'm not sure I seized up exactly how the population is working, but I'll get a point into the taxation, just because seeing a bigger green number under the money is a great thing in life. Whatever, we'll pick whatever choice, and I feel like, yeah, absolutely, the Casus Belli is completed, but we didn't do anything on it, so we'll take action and declare war on Lucania for taking the entirety. So now I'm not sure, is it Lucania or Lusania? Probably more Lusania since it's Latin. And we got a decision available, so expanding the Camp Martius. So I'd lose money and expand Camp Martius, which will increase manpower, recovery speed, and core starting experience. I don't feel like that I would need that much right now, and it's somewhat expensive, almost a quarter of my money. So I'll hold up on that. I'll not go ahead and use that point right now. I'll use that money. So here, supply limit +5 sounds like a great technology for what we're about to do. Alright, let's open up the military 3 and go into the levies, raise all of levies. So we have a total of 21k soldiers available, and we will start moving toward Lusania. I'll try to say it that way. Sounds more Roman, right? Alright. And decision, okay, I don't want to deal with decision. Disloyalty is still the same person, so not to worry. This power base actually went down, so he's even less of a threat now. And we're at war with Messapia and Lusonia. I don't know, what is Messapia? Oh, that is Messapia. So nothing really scary. We're pretty much strongest regional power in Italy right now. With the help of our little sub-states, client states. Are these called like puppets? They're kind of puppets, but they're giving me manpower per year and coming at war with me. So. Alright, there is a battle with my ally there, so let's send my larger levy to join. And I don't know like why, but okay. I feel like it's very finicky moving troops on the map sometimes. There are certain territories, I don't remember where I was fighting earlier yet today, where I was trying to send, I think it was here, right here in this province. There was like a battle here, so both units fighting. I was trying to move my troops here, but the arrow went to that side of the province. I was like, no, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to that battle, but it was just like, visually speaking, it didn't seem like it was going to the right place, but it did go to the right place. So I guess that's more of a visual inaccuracy than an actual technical problem. So we got about another 5k soldiers fighting against us, and I don't know, do we have oh, so that's actually very interesting. Like if we go into the war screen, that's just like Europa Universalis, we don't actually know what their military forces numbers are. So we have to make an assumption, but I know like from experience up to now that they don't have like 20k stacks. They probably have like 4 or 5k stacks left, including like the few 1k stacks that are just walking around. Alright, so I don't know, I got a pop-up, but I didn't really pay attention. Let's go and get another military tech. So that's some starting experience, nothing really. So this will be good. Enhanced training grounds will be increasing reinforcement speed, as well as giving an increase in discipline later when we get another tech up, which should come soon. Does it tell me? Plus February, so in 2 years, 472 in February. Okay. So actually that's quite interesting, because the innovation points are like each category gives you an innovation point, but you don't have to use that innovation point in that specific category. For example, when religious advances completes here in 2 years, I can come and put a point in the Manipular Legion if I want, or I could go in the religious tree and put something down here, but nothing forces me down a specific path depending on where that point came from. Alright, so this man, also I guess they have like one-way access through that country, because we lack access, but there's like enemy units in that territory, so no problem. We'll just move around. We got a 5k stack here, so if our allies commit with us, it should not be a problem, but I don't think they will. I don't know if they should, but I have a feeling they will not. So we have some pirates that raided us. Right now the pirates, I keep getting raided, but I do not know really what to do with that right now, because as you can see, the pirate fleet is 35 ships and my own fleet is like 15. And is it now because I didn't expand my fleet, didn't put enough money, or it's just that the pirates are pretty strong early on? I can't really tell, but that's really weird to see that many ships like owned by no one, unless of course the pirates are just like enemies. I don't know, we'll figure it out later. Okay, so we're capturing the capital here, and we're capturing that other capital here. And these people just went into combat here. Are they? They're going to come in for real. Ah, I'm not sure that's a good idea to come into that battle. Yeah, I'll just stick at capturing the capital. I think there's more value there. And why is he running away? Okay, so we actually... did the guy really run away? That's weird. Because I had a ally in the same province. I think he ran away just before the battle. Well, thank you, my friend. And one feature I really like, it's an option in the game. You can actually set the game to auto slow down in combat, which is a God's blessing. Because if you're going at speed 5 like I always do, you're gonna lose a lot of battles by not even noticing what's going on, and then a second battle starts and you just get wiped out. Alright, so we lost 2,000 troops, so a lot of them are light infantry, but they're all levies, so not too scary. But we did kill 2,000 of theirs, so that's okay. And another thing I've noticed is whenever you attack, you're always the attacker, right? I mean, so we can actually be doing the looting here. Let's do a nice looting. I don't want to just crush and murder everybody in the city. So yeah, if you are like sieging down and someone moves into the territory to defend, they'll be on the defender side and you'll be on the attacker, and you'll get the malus for attacking. And if you have captured the territory already and someone moves in, you'll be on the defending side, so they'll get the malus for the attacker side. At least that's the impression I had up to now. Alright, so Quintus Fabius Georgius, you'll give me more stats, that's good. I have no clue why or how that works, but it works. That's the important thing. And there's 3,000 enemies roaming freely around here. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. And we finally completed the siege here. So the entire territory is siege. We're at 87% complete. So we'll move that main stack against these enemies to clear them out. And oh, we are actually at 100 now. Alright, so let's sue for peace. Let's demand everything. Right, that will give me 9 aggressive expansion. We're already at 0. We're losing a quarter point a month, so that's a crazy amount. Perfect. Let's take over everything, and I'll just get rid of all the elites. I'll just put them on a cross like the degenerate they are, because I don't really want to deal with having like 50,000 families in my country. So we lost someone doing the research for the civic advances, and we have a scorned family, the Fabi, or Fabi. Yeah, a Fabi family. So this person is from the Fabi family. We'll put him in the role of doing the civic advances. And now I can't really explain to you what all of that means, like when they're scorned, how many power base they have, the character they have, and everything. But it's part of the inclusion of the family into the state's roles and everything. So we'll go with that. So now they're still scorned, so they want another person, like 1 out of 2. They're expecting 2 jobs and they only have 1, so let's put that person in as Pontifex Maximus. And let's get Prefecture and Vulnarius. So I don't know, like, ideal if you can give too much power to one family. I feel like it is the case. You can give too much power to one family, but I don't know, like, how quickly that would have an impact and what kind of impact that would have. Alright, so we have starving pups. Why are you starving? Yeah, they don't have fish, huh? I can move the pups. But like, yeah, I can only move them within the own state. So I'd have to pay a little bit of attention to see how that works. They have a lot of tribes people, right? Also, there was like a lot of manipulation with the pups we could do in the past. Right now it seems much more streamlined than it used to be. So can we move these people? I'll try to do one move. I'll see what that gives. Could also be maybe because my army is there, so I don't know if that has an impact on the population. So let's go ahead and put down our military force because we do not need the levies right now. Perfect. And they are still starving. Right, so we'll wait a bit just to see how that works out. In the meantime, we can continue our expansion though. Nothing stops us at that level. So let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on Syracuse. That is Butium. Perfect. We'll be working on claiming that province from Syracuse. And who are you allied with? Alliance with Ilya. We can actually maybe fabricate a claim at the same time. So that's just a crazy amount because it's the same price whether I claim that big province here or that one single city province. Or one city in the province. So let's see, traders. So they want to trade with us. That's alright. I accept pretty much everybody for trading. I don't do discrimination at that level. Alright, let's get that person as a prefecture. Maximus. Good, so I guess what we could aim for is consolidating the southern peninsula. No, I don't want to give you access, military access for your fleet. What do you think? Alright, so we got another invention point. Let's go back into Marshall because here I can get extra discipline. Great. Alright, we're about 46% completed on our little claims. Alright. That is actually quite incredible. So yeah, we can gain right now 85% advancement toward the next religious advance, and for 10 years get minus 35%, and give a little bit of corruption to everybody, or we can just lose. I think I'll take a wild guess to try and push that tech faster, even though it has an impact in the end overall for 10 years. So we actually get claims across the Adriatic. So why? For many long years, those in control of the Epirots lands have interfered in the region they call Magna Graecia. Now, with their territory beginning to overlap in their sphere of influence, it has become all too apparent that there is only one solution. If we are ever to be free of their meddlings, we must take to the sea and claim their land in order to protect the fair citizens of the so-called Magna Graecia, who wish only to lead a peaceful existence under our iron rule. Alright, so we got nice claims across the ocean into Greece. Is there a claim map? Or there could be, but I don't know where. So I guess I have the claims here. Let me see with Epirus. Yeah, I got some claims. I don't know like if there's a way to easily see all the claims I have, but it gives us something like an impediment to do. Alright, and our claims on Syracuse and Ilidia are done. We can get ready for that. So it seems like there's a war going on already in that area. So we will just come in and clean up the entirety of the place. And we're ready for new omen. The Jupiter omen sounds nice because it reduces aggressive expansion, which will shoot up once more. So let's go ahead and get that again. And let's declare war on Syracuse to take Brutium. Alright. So let's go back under the military and plop up every little levies we can. And we'll move them all toward Ilia to start off. And you see the amount of troops increased. And we have a blockade with Paul. They're trying to blockade us, or I don't think that's a brilliant idea. Battery search ratio. So I have too many people of not my culture, so that reduces my research efficiency. That's okay, I'll deal with that, no problem. Alright, so I have absolutely no idea if my fleet will be of any use here. Yeah, I seem to be doing fine. But it was kind of a scary moment, you know. I'll just go back in port, please. Alright, so we're capturing Ilinia. So that portion will be sold. So we can definitely... Ooh. We have like a traveling person that came to Rome and offers us the ancient fertility figure. We'll accept the offer. I don't know what it entails, but it's okay. Fertility is nice. Okay, we got more trading offer. And Syracuse revolt. So they actually have a revolt going on. Oh, that scares me. Will I get a civil war soon? Hopefully I don't, because that... I remember now the civil wars in like release version of Imperator Rome, and they were kind of scary. We'll see. We'll see how hard it will hit us when it happens. Right now, my country is pretty stable. Like I'm at 52 stability, but I think it should be hovering around 50. Right, so at 50 it's normal. Alright, so let's go ahead and why are they not in war anymore? I don't know why I lost the war. I guess the rebellion won their revolt. But they thought they could just avoid war with me. That's probably the weirdest thing ever. Alright, so we can take Ilian Lusunia into our territory. And we will not be dealing with even more nobles. So who are you? Wait, what? We have people imprisoned. Why do you have what will be the option about liberating the people they have? I don't know. Oh, ransom. For 16 gold, but they refused. Okay. And this person, Lockery. We're at war with Lockery? Where is that? This? What, war with this? Okay. I'll go free my own people, man. No problem with that. Alright. Right, so they're capturing that fortification. Now, I'm not sure I understand how the forts work. I think they're just like a higher resistance to sieging. Because there's like no occasion I saw where I'd block traveling through the land, except if you are directly on the fortification itself. Otherwise, you're pretty much free to go wherever you want. Alright. Did we win that? Yes, sir. So, what's going on? Or are we still at war? Okay, so we had 2 battles in a row. We actually had 3 battles in a row. Okay. That's fine. We'll pick that first option. No reading the options. Okay, so this time it seems like we're being blocked from specific pathing. Probably due to the fort? I don't know. I just had to mention it so it happens, you know. If I never spoke about the fort, I'm pretty sure I could have gone freely through. So, okay, I can go there. Good. Is that an enemy? That looks like an enemy to me. Alright, so let's is that an enemy too? Am I at war with these people? Who are you? What is your nation? Is it Syracuse? Marmitine. And we're not at war with Marmitine. Okay. Now it appeared as if they were at war with us, but apparently not. Alright, Pedagogue Mathematics. Lower the cost. Oh, definitely increasing national tax. Yeah, when you're playing the states, you want to increase national tax. Trust me. Alright, so we're capturing that country. In the meantime, we'll keep pushing around. So, oh, okay, now I understand. I thought it was an enemy and I wasn't sure why I could not go there. But that's actually Koto. So that's an entire different nation. Ah, I understand better now. Alright, so now I'll be able to clean up the place. Good. Excellent. Alright. So somebody wants to give me money. Alright, I'll take it. Or of Temple of Jupiter. That will be a lot of a particle influence gained. Oh. Ah. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, so they're having some sort of ceremonies that are outside the state amended ceremonies to I don't want to risk stability, man. I feel like lowering too much stability can have an impact for real. So reducing national taxes, I will be half a gold coin per month. So it's not that crazy expensive after all. Alright, let's get this man into the Imperator position. Now we're speed running the conquest of southern Italy now. We finally got one. What is that called? Rion? The region of Rion? City of Region. Okay, it's called region with the H. But we got that under control. We'll wait for that one last spot here to be under control. and we should be closing on 100% war score, and we'll be able to sweep up everything and annex the entire land. So import laws, whatever. I'll just take it. I'll take the one that has more green. So we can build an holy site? No. Nemo Donas, who is that? Whatever, I'll give him a bit of cash. I don't know what he wants. I didn't bother reading. Alright. So, even more choices. I feel like that there's a lot of political choices now in Imperator Rome. I don't remember that being the case. I know there was some choice, but I don't remember it that being that bothering. I mean, it's not bothering. It's just it's kind of heavy, a lot of text in this type of game. You're supposed to be reading, but I'm not reading at all. So we can get ready to go to war against Carthage, and we would be gaining claims on Carthage, but Malasita, I don't know what Malasita is. That will gain me like 5,000 manpower, which is useless because I'm maxed out right now. It cost me 5 stability, and for 12 months give me cheaper. I don't know. I'll hold it for now. I don't want to get involved in the war with Carthage quite yet. Oh, okay. I didn't pay attention, but they're already in Sicily, so that could have been something that I tackled early. Right, so let's do a real freaking pillage of the city, which means destroying everything in this game. Alright, so the censor is down, and as well as the other family. Not the other family, but the Ogre also needs to be replaced. I don't know why, there seems to be a tendency in this game of people just going out of office, coming back in office. Maybe because government is filled with old people. That could be a logical explanation after all. So we need a researcher for the religious advances. Let's pick this man right here, who is not part of a major family. Okay, so let's start dealing with suing for peace. So why is that not under my control? Oh, so Syracuse is also there. But why is this one not in war with us anymore? Region, Tarentum. Why did they get control of that? Let's get control of all of that. Let's get control of that. Get control of that. Okay, so that's okay. I have to deal with the main guy, and everything follows up. That will give us 4 aggressive expansion, which is nothing then, and we will get rid of all the families. This one don't want to free the person they have. Oh, okay, I understand now. So after raising this city, it became completely uncolonized. Okay, how do I colonize that? Okay, so I need to have dominant culture in the neighboring city, and then I can move to colonize. That is a great question. How do I get that done? I'm not sure. But a lot of Hellenic people. Am I not Hellenic nation? No, I'm supposed to be Roman. Italic. The religion is Hellenic though, but I'm Italic. Okay, so we'll hold up a bit. Maybe we'll get a chance to take over this land later on, but right now seems like it's not really possible. So let's go ahead and put down our military force. Disband all the levies. And let time fly a bit just to see that everything gets back in order. We got a couple of propositions for trade, and we can afford a new tradition. 3 innovation, that's actually pretty solid. This one gives us stuff, but we don't have access yet, so we need Principes. So I will definitely go and get Principes, because it will open up more of the 3 for later traditions. So we got that solved, and increase heavy combat. Sounds like a great plan. So what is the problem here? Bad research ratio. So that is really all about culturally speaking, our land is not very balanced, which means pure blooded. And I agree with these critics. That is entirely true. Alright, so we can increase taxes. What is my tyranny? Tyranny is at 0, so I don't bother. I don't care losing tyranny or not, but stability can be increased. Now I'll just go for the taxes. Right, so people want to trade wood with me. Carthage want to buy my wine. Let's sell them some wine. And for these nations, I'll have to cancel my feudatory state because I want to take them over. Marcia. Good. We'll slowly gobble up these smaller states. And this one, can I, how do you call that? Annexing, integrate. I need 190 opinion of them. They need 190 opinion of me. So we'll hold up on that. How about these people? Can they be integrated? Samium? What is the... Oh, they're very low, their opinion, man. Let's start improving. And we'll send him a gift once the diplomat is back. Alright, I don't want to give tax exemption to the wealthy because... Well, tax exemption to the wealthy. That's just crazy. And we gave them a little bit of money, so booted up our opinion with the Samnite. Well, their opinion of us. But we need 190 if we want to integrate them later down the line. And they still have a person that is prisoner of their nation that is from our nation, which is just odd because I don't remember getting a prisoner taken back then. So right now I think I'll go with Mercury for the blessing because I don't fear that much aggressive expansion. I don't think it's that high, and minus 0.07 a day is great. We don't really need more than that. Alright, so we're getting some more province loyalty. Now, Etruria. Oh, they're in a civil war. Oh, they are in a civil war. They are in a civil war. That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, man. Oh, yeah. Let's go and can I offer a guarantee? And are they being attacked? Nah, they're not being attacked. Let's go in fabricated claim on Tuscia. Dodecapolis. No, Tuscia will be better. Although both have high population, just sounds like Tuskia is better. And their culture is Astrosian, which I don't know if it's similar enough to Italic to maybe balance back or research rate. That'd be great, but I don't have the impression that it will be doing that. Alright, so just give me a moment, I'll be back. Sorry about that, I was on mute. But what I was saying about is right before I step out of the screen, Etruria and the Rebellion were switched. So they kind of switched while I was looking. That is incredible. Ooh. The event chain will begin. Okay. We'll check. There seems to be a lot of event chain. I don't know if it's like one of the main aspects of the game nowadays. But it's not too bad. If you take the time to read, for me on stream, it's not ideal, you know. First of all, I mispronounce 90% of the word I say. So that is terrible for viewer retention. And second, I don't bother reading anything in the game, so that is not good. Let's take the second option here, real quick. Let me get some juice now. Perfect. So where is our oh, we don't. For some reason we lost our claim that was being made. Why did we lose our claim? Oh, I'm getting plundered by pirates again. They're so annoying, these pirates. Alright, so Courage wants to trade. Let's go ahead and accept their trade offer. Let's put this man. This man is really strong. 12 martial skills. So let's put this man in the fleet, which up to now I haven't really utilized that much. Definitely should consider maybe upgrading with triremes. I mean, they're pretty cheap, but I don't know like if I have a limit how that works in this game. Like if you play Imperator Universalis, right there it tells you, oh, you can build up to 20 ships, but in this game it doesn't tell you anything about that. Let's go and put this man, give him a couple more ships, and get a new censor. Yeah, we'll take that Curious member because they have 1 out of 2, and they are scorned. We still have 1 scorned family, so we gotta keep an eye open for open position where they can backfill that. And we still have a prisoner here, and they still don't want to release our prisoner. We still have a bad research ratio. Ooh. Not too bad, we can actually just spend some money to not have too much stats change. So that is great. And Why is that family scorn? We're no longer important first. That's okay. Alright, so they have become increasingly bellicose. For the next 20 years, they will have access to the Imperial Challenge War Goal, allowing for rapid conquest of countries that are major power, rank, or higher. Varna becomes a client state of Sakya. Who is that? Is that like the probably steppe people? Oh yeah, right there. Rise shall remain on the horizon. So like a very early Han's invasion or Mongol invasions. But I think it's more about like Bactria, Seleucid Empire, Moria. These are way more likely to be crushed by a horde of horsemen than Rome is. So we will deal with that though, hopefully if it comes to our doorstep. Alright, so these people, let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on Duskia. Wow, the population went down, they got cleansed. Oh, they only have one little province left. Will they become, oh, they, that is weird. So the great temple of Akragas, dedicated to Heracles, has been sacked by the force of Carthage. Our priests assure us that this can only bring bad fortune on their people. Yeah, Carthage, that's not chill. Don't destroy Achilles' temple. So Etruria still giving Etruria still giving a little bit of fight here. Hopefully we get to this claim login before they complete their rebellion. And otherwise we have always suspected Appius of abusing his influence or another ridiculous proposition from the Populares. Yeah, well, maybe Appius has been abusing of his positions, right? As if I would read everything. Bertrand is doing a great work, capping back a couple of little places. Such is the life of being a rebellious state. The Parthian hordes, they're attacking Parthia, which was to be extremely expected. So they just, yeah, I think it just disappeared. Which, I mean, you know, how do you control people who lives on the steppe and all have horses? You can't really, man. That's why they destroyed the entire civilization a couple of times. Oh, so we completed, right? Did we not complete? Why is it not working? I keep losing my casus belli. Alright, let's declare war here. Without casus belli, it's really severe, man. But so annoying. Yeah, I'll fabricate another claim, and I'll keep an eye on the claim because I don't want it to just go away for no reason. Which I don't know why. I have a feeling it will go away for no reason. So do I want to expand the tribes? Maybe. Maybe that will be a good idea. And yeah, they're just gonna lose the entire province I'm aiming to conquer to the rebellion, which will just make me lose again my claims. This is getting ridiculous now. Alright, so Publius Cornelius Arvina died in a freak accident. And see, I lost like again. Please stop. Stop. I just want to conquer you. Somebody got cancer. It's alright. It's part of life, you know. Sorry about that. Okay, hopefully this time around they will not be able to capture the territory we're trying to claim. Because it's getting really annoying. I don't know if I'm getting back my political influence, but if I'm not, I just wasted a lot. So my trading with Etruria, I don't care about Etruria. It was something about like a very good trading. Do you want to trade population? But I'm just gonna invade them, right? I've been trying to invade them for like 10 years. So no way I will participate in your student exchanges. Alright, so we have received an invoice sent from the tribal chief Titus Postumius, ruler of our subject Frentania. He offers our ruler his personal friendship. This could be useful. As for an omen, right now we don't have any aggressive expansion. So maybe considering a Mars omen for the extra discipline. Because if we're able to lock in the states we're trying to conquer, the Casus Belli, we'll be able to declare war and move on to the Etruscans. It's at 86% now, so we got about 2 months. We got 1 month left. Oh no, we got 1 month left for sure now, right? And we do, and we have a Casus Belli now to take Eschia, and they're allied with Phoenicia, which I don't think will be a big issue at all. So let's declare war, pop up our little levies. We still only have 22k levies, so it didn't really grow since the last war. But I have a strong feeling the rebellion question will not have the effective to stop our invasion. Alright. Good. Oh, so that's actually pretty lovely. When you conquer the fort, they just get all of the territory at once. Are we also at war with Etruria or not? This is absolutely a massive question, because if we're not at war, they can just capture a lot of the territory back and we would not be able to grab it from them. But if we go by the logical faction, no, we're not at war with them apparently. Wow, that will be bad. Yeah, man. Alright. So, an Egyptian ship has docked at the port in the city of Eponium, carrying a priest of the demonetization cult amongst its cargo. The Egyptian goddess has seen a growing cult in her honor, with all the rites and celebrations one usually see amongst the mystery cults of the Greek pantheon. The cult is certainly to set their sights on Rome if we let them, and start sharing their teachings amongst our local. Though we have heard a lot of good things about this cult, maybe it is for the better. I don't think cult of the goddess of demonetization, or as I like to call it, goddess was, is that great. So we don't want the goddess of demonetization name was at the present tense. So we'll ask them nicely to just go away and leave us alone. Let's go with... No, it's going too fast. I'm not able to keep up. Oh, will I have time? Oh, no, I don't think I'll have time. Let's go for Pisna. I think Pisna is one big city. So the objective right now really is to conquer as much territories as possible. So what? Why are we capping everything now? Ooh, are you an enemy? Phoenicia. Oh, that is not a friend. That is absolutely not a friend. Oh no. Alright, at least we'll be on the defensive, but our side will most likely lose. Is there a way to control their troops? Because if they move their troops with us, it will give us a good chance. No, there is no way we can do that. Can we get a quick leader access? We do. We have the power of that. So we can move in the big fat stack in. And hopefully that will be enough. So we could actually just capture a little bit of the territories. See, if we go for that, they would accept and we'd avoid this battle. But if we win the battle, which I'm still not sure right now if it's possible. I mean, they don't have that many troops. So really, why is my... Okay, maybe we lost that battle, but we will definitely crush them in the next one. That fat stack coming in, it will be an easy win. That's it. So we crushed their army. They keep trying to attack us. We crush another one of their armies. Alright, now we're talking, man. Now we're in business. Okay, so finally it wasn't as scary and worrying as it appears at first, because we were able to ask the Etruscans to let us walk through their land to fight their own rebels, to conquer the rebels' territory that they used to own. Which is just awkward to think about. What are we conquering here? What is that? Is that Phoenicia? Who are you? Why am I suing for peace? Stop suing for peace, alright. Oh yeah, that is Phoenicia here. And that is a massive Etruscan revolt. Wow. I didn't know they were so big. So Phrygia want to import wood from us. That is weird, because we're currently at war together, so that is just weird. Civic advance. Is there anything good at the other end of the three? The right to be heard. Or that increased national citizen output. Now I'm not sure exactly what these outputs are all about, but that might be something to consider once we pay more attention to what these can do. Alright, so let's take good control of how do you call that? Phoenicia. We got a brand new ruler because our consul deceased. And we can actually do a sacking. Ooh, that will grant us a cruel personality trait. That sounds like a great plan. But what more do we get? We get a little bit more money. But we kill a lot of people. And we become more popular. You see, time changes, right? I don't think nowadays, like, a military general of the U.S. Army could say, "Yeah, boy, let's rampage in Tehran and kill everybody non-shall-eyed." I don't think they'll gain a lot of popularity in the modern ages. So let's do a non-shall-eyed, and we have entirely destroyed Lucia. So brutal when you think about it, man. Oh, we can put down some money in Sylvium to build a library and 2 marketplaces. So sounds like a great plan, because I know all 3 of them is more than the price they're asking us to invest right now. Let's see if they want to sue for peace with us right now. So that land, we definitely want to grab it. Okay, what? How does that work? Let's reset. Okay. I want Tuscia, the entirety of Tuscia, the entirety of Tudicapolis, which is just 3 states, and the entirety of Vallis Arni. And that is more of Vallis Arni, but from the other person. Etruscan Armium. And they would accept that, which is a massive piece of land we're gonna take. I don't know if it will have a negative impact on our country though, so let's do it. Alright, we don't wanna deal with the people there. No, thank you. And we're right next to Boy, for real. So here, my good friend, what is your opinion of us? 152. And I can increase to 147. Okay. Because I want to integrate this nation into mine, so it facilitate the looking at the map border gore level, but it's okay. I mean, I can live without it. Let's put a tributary. Do we have a scorn? We got a couple of corn family, yeah. This guy's scorned. We lack a governor and Cisalpine Gaul. Let's put this Cornelius person, so we don't have any scorn family anymore. And we need 2 researchers. I don't know why it's like every time you finish a war you gotta like redraw the entire government, because that just doesn't make sense to me that much changes just because of one war. And we got some starving population in Lucca. What is our food stock? Let's yeah. What is our food stock here? I don't have any food. I got a lot of salt. If you want to salt your food, it's perfect. But if you want to eat, okay. So that's the food capacity. So it can go up to 500. But why are they starving? I don't know, and turns out that these people are mostly Italic here. So that's great. We mostly conquer Italic people. And these are not Italic, these are Gallic. These are Italic here. So we want to make sure we deal grabbing as many Italic pop under control, because these people will help us out with the research. Alright, so we got prisoner abroad. Nobody want to release any of our prisoners, so okay, we'll keep it that way. And I got this nation here, which I think I can take over. Yeah, I can definitely invade them. Marzia. I'm sorry, Marzio, man. You're going in L. And we got an envoy from Maritime Republic asking to buy our olives. Yeah, sure. Oh, we got a lot of disloyalty in our nation. So civil war will break in 4 months. That is not good at all. Let's see, how do I get what is your power base? Okay. Loyalty is at 0. Why? What could I do to get rid of that person, right? It's the power base that's the problem, right? And like both unloyal people have very high power base. This one is 36. But if we make sure one of them has high enough loyalty, loyalty needs to be at least 33. Oh, so that will give him 20 loyalty, which will save us the civil war. See, one option to avoid a civil war, so we grant him a bit of freedom, but it was needed. Alright, let's see. River barges, what do you grant us? So, a little bit of import, and one more import route, which sounds like a great deal. And here, oh, we can increase the happiness of unintegrated people. So we will take that right now. I don't know like how much I need it, but sounds like a very nice plan. And let's demobilize all the levies as soon as we finish this war. Alright, let's do this. Good. Perfect. So we're gonna take over that. Accept a bit more trading. We don't have any civil war coming up, so that's good start. And we'll soon have enough score to just annex fully this territory. So we got more trading coming in, and we'll do a gentle looting because, like, I want to annex that right now. You know, I gotta admit, it was pretty cruel to to massacre Lucca when we still took it in the end. Alright, so this becomes mine, boy. And we destroy their entire elite. And we disband all the levies. Also, now we have extra levies from Cisalpine Gold. They have 4. Good. Good, so we have increased our power with the Cisalpine Gold territory we've gained. And we will not let Eritrea go through our lands because they want to fight the war with the rebels. But if we let them do that, it becomes harder. Alright, so we got the unruly subject in Pelinia. Who is Pelinia? This? Ah, it's okay, man. Do I have a... I'm not sure if I have a claim on their state. This one, can we... What's your... Why are you not going up? It's bellicose stance, right? Oh. I can change my own stance, okay. I understand better now. So, ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Domineering stance. If you have a lot of subjects you want to integrate, that sounds great. Because it increases upping in loyalties of your subject. Actually, if I go in the domineering stance, ooh, I'm at 185 now. I can definitely increase my upping it with them. And in a couple of months, that should be good enough to integrate them, I think. So let's integrate our opinion with let's increase our opinion with Samium at the same time. And we'll send them a gift. Well, we sent them a gift like 9 years ago. And we'll have a lot of gain because if we don't declare war, we're getting +2 per year. We're not declaring war. This is absolutely wonderful. So what can we come and get around here that will help us out real quick? Could get that reduced build time by 20%. I can definitely do some buildings, right? Since I'm planning on a temporary, more peaceful approach, I don't see why I would not be able to build stuff up. I don't get mines. Mines are pretty damn expensive, eh? Okay, I'll build a mine here. What is that? What is the difference? So that's like, okay. Yeah, I still don't know. I still don't know the difference between both of these. Okay, that's settlement buildings and that is city building. So okay, that's pure city. Alright, it's not like the most logical choice in my head, but it's okay. I guess you get used to it. Anyway, it seems like there's a lot of builds to be done in the current state of the game, because I was able to build a lot up to now, and it's still offering me buildings and buildings and buildings. So we'll leave these buildings to do their own thing. And we got nope, nobody has access to my land. No one. And but they do want to buy Ireland for us, so we will accept their deal, because money is money, man. Alright, so there are vile accusations. The console of vile accusation of election fraud has been leveled against the console. Ooh. So we can just brush him off, or we can make reparation or demand resignation. I'll just brush it off for now. Oh, so we have to deal with the low loyalty of a lot of people now. Grant stipends will increase loyalty, so if we give them money, they are more loyal. So that will avoid me getting into a civil war so soon. Alright. And we got a little bit more trading going on, and we do not accept the free passage of troops through our land. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. Oh. Oh well. The game crashed. I haven't seen a game crashing in a long time, man. That is quite surprising. Alright, let's get back in the game and see what's going on with that. Hopefully the autosave feature works well, because wow, man. First time I see a game crashing in a very long time. Oh. Is it? Oh, it could be the right one. It's just the start date. It's stupid that the start date is like in the title. But the update time gives me the indication that it should be right. And it is, so I don't think we lost that much. But I got a bit scared when I saw start date of 450. I'm like, no, I play a couple more years than that. We still have expanding Camp Marius at its present. I will not be doing with that right now. A couple more trade routes not being used. But there's no risk of civil war right now. So we're okay with that. Alright. Now we have the domineering. Ooh, that's it. We can finally start integration of these fellow nations. And this one, can we start integration? Not yet. But support will go up with them. Ooh. So one of the soldiers has the reputation of a man blessed by the gods of war, the god of war himself, fighting with a frenzy unlike any other. Some of our other soldiers question why he has not been promoted after all of his heroic deeds during war, while others treat him as some sort of demigod. So we can either leave him in the army to increase the morale and for defense for 16 months, or I can make him join our court. So definitely could be interesting. I don't know like what I'm involved more. I don't know if he joins a family or is just like one of the minor characters that show up with maybe very high martial skills. Or maybe it's the son of Jesus himself, just like in Crusader Kings 2. Alright, let's roll. And we got a couple of people that are disloyal. Inspired, disloyalty inspired. Revoke holdings. Revoke his holdings? I don't even know who you are. Old man, what do you think? Alright. Great, great, great. And alright, we're flying. I just want to start integrating Samia, and after that we'll probably switch back our stance to whatever the other one was, like conquest stance. I don't know too much. Alright. So Apulia stops being a tributary and become a client state. Who is Apulia? Where is Apulia? I don't... Oh, Apulia is this one. Is that the client states? What are you? Oh. Yes, please. Become a client state. So I need to wait 10 years now to... Oh, so the Etruscan civil wars end. The bitter civil war in Etruria has finally come to an end, with the loyal forces of Laurentius Tarquini Porcius utterly crushing the rebel army led by Carthus Epines and his scheming hordes. We are reliably informed that the turning point of the war was during the siege of Martius, definitely not when we intervened at all, right? When the rebel force attempted to rout the loyalist army but were outmaneuvered by the superb tactics of Laurentius Tarquini Porcius. And yet, totally irrelevant to us, but Etruria is now one fully united nation. And this is all that matters, because we'll be able to do one fell swoop conquest of their entire land. Boy. Oh, so the mine has been built. Alright, so we have a new omen. We have pretty high aggressive inspection, so let's pop a blessing of Jupiter, an omen of Jupiter to reduce that, since we will not be at war right now for a little while. We can have a good use of this feature. And we can become friend with Marcus, which I don't know. I don't know why they bother me with that. Alright, Samium. Still at 142. Will take a couple of years before we get to the right point. Alright, so we have the trade winds for Apulia, which can increase local taxes by 30%, or the population growth and migration attraction. Let's go with the taxation, because more money, always good. Can't split up on more money. So Frentigna, what are you? Are you a client state of me, or you are fertile state? I don't know if oh, I can annex them even though they're feudal. Okay, that's great to know. So let's increase our opinion by doing a quick opinion increase. And let's welcome the war refugees from Boy and Torino. Alright, and the other little state here, let's also improve opinion with them, and we'll give them a little bit of money at the same time. Show a little bit of expense, but in the end, we will have a very solid understanding and sharing and compassion. This one has been integrated, almost there, like 2/3 of the way done. And we have a man that died. Terrible news. But yeah, more integration, the better it is. Can I demand them to become? Yeah, I can demand them to become tributarians, but like I'm probably not strong enough to convince them without actually putting my army to the test. So, we can promote a new family. They seem to be slightly more loyal. They're not loyal at all. Let's put him back in his place. But he doesn't really have like a massive control of the population. He has 1% control of the nation, so not too scary. Alright, Vulnarius is open up, and this person is from a Scorn family, so let's put him to the test, and let's assign him into doing whatever task that was. We don't have any other Scorn families, so let's get this Medius Fabius Gorgus into the oratory advances. And time is flying now. And we gain the trait Depress. Alright, so our client Umbria has long upheld Roman ideals in a fair and heaven-handed manners. It is a matter of course, therefore, that their eventual integration into our state is just cause for jubilation. The Umbrian elite has been instrumental in facilitating this union, and many are hoping to find a place within our government. So we can accept like families. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe like a couple of minor state, minor family. we can't take anybody else. Whatever. So Umbria has been incorporated into our state, and now we're running out of cash. Why is that? Oh, fort maintenance. How many forts do you have, man? Where are the forts? Why did you have... I don't think you need forts at all here, man. Okay, that was a pretty crazy thing. Even this one, you don't need a fort. So let's try a couple of forts because we clearly don't need that many forts. Especially not like in these regions here. Because we're spending a lot in forts, man. That's just crazy. Alright, so random wise man shows up. I don't care. I don't want you. And we're making slightly more money by eliminating forts that we don't need. Alright, one more destroyed fortification. Oh, we have a level 2 fort here, a level 1 fort here. Oh yeah, definitely removing these fortification seems to be the winning move if we want to make money. All of these level 2 forts, or I don't know what. So how does it look at the other end of the world? Oh yeah, Sakya is going into the Silicon Empire really hard. We'll see what that gives later. And our good old man has been getting some inflammations. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, so here, 148. It'll take forever, man. Just getting rid of the recently declared wars will take a really long time. Alright, so new registered fans. And no, I don't want to I don't want to start imprisoning people because that can have quite an impact later if I lose too much support of different families. That I think can have quite an impact. Alright, so this one seems like a good upgrade to get. I don't want to lose too much loyalty from different random characters because they end up on the list of not liking us and wanting to create a civil war. And when you start getting a lot of lands like that, a civil war can be a real issue. Alright, so this one I'll start improving opinion as well as sending a gift. Because the faster we get it to 190, the faster we can integrate it to our nation. Oh, this one, I forgot about this one, huh? I need to brandy up and integrate as well. Good. This one is at 108 right now. Very good. Is there anyone else that could maybe want to join? my nation. So we finally got cancer on another character. Very sad. Hey, pirates, man. Come here, boy. Can we defeat the pirates? Oh, they... Yeah, I think they had a lot of cheap ships, which was very good for us, because we built some of the more expensive ships. That gave us the edge we needed to crush the pirates. And right now we have a shame of a governor. Who's that person? He's from a family, so I don't want... I can make him pay to repair whatever he broke. That sounds like a very fair deal. If he's not happy, man, he can always go and die on a cross. Right, let's see right here. Ooh. So the Italic tribe traditions we can definitely delve into, but I think I'll just keep going down the Roman stuff. So okay, we don't have enough of a integrated group population size in our empire. We'll go down the tertiary for the increased discipline. Ooh, but siege engineers +1, and we gain 3 innovations. But it scares me a bit to go and gain 3 innovation, because I feel like I'll be wasting them so early on, which is definitely probably not the case, but that's just the impression I have. And let's get the Mercury blessing for increased income, and we need a person to research religion, so let's do that. Now we could try to pump up Appius liking and loyalty to the state, because this could help us later. And we have election coming up. I actually have no clue how the election works. Just appears to be very random, and whoever gets elected, and that's it. So what is that? We can support Roman traditions. We can execute assemblies. And we can grant a public land. Yeah, it's all not too terrible deals, but we'll accept our fate. Right, this one is not our friend at all. And this is still completely... Oh, what are you? One Hellenic person there. There's someone that grew out of in completely dead location there. Alright. And people dying left and right. Incredible. So we have this man that comes from a family that was scorned. As for Ogre, we'll put on this man, and the Turbinus Militum will be this man with 10 skill set in that specific. We have another religious researcher. I feel like that's a lot of what I do is just assign people in roles. This is my impression right now with this game. So we have 2 choices. Well, why not? Seems like a excellent choice. This is exactly the kind of choice I want in this type of game. Let's go and fly by with time. Frentania, we're not 180. 82. Helenia will also go up quite rigidly. Is that even like something can be said? It will go up, that's what's important. And we have martial advances. Good. But yeah, Frentania here. Very soon, next month, we should be able to start integration. Yes, sir. start integrating that. And here we have a granaries raided. So the province of Tarentum, several important provincial food stockpile have been looted by malcontent, owing to the contempt for the government across the area. So we can just pay to have the stockpile filled back in, just buy more food and whatever. I mean, if we have the money, we have the money, yeah? Good. We have Polina that can be integrated as well. So yeah, I did accidentally earlier like destroy my relationship with one of the country for no reason at all. So this one, like I can go plus 20, plus 31, which will give me 186. So I still have to wait until the recently declared wars goes down enough that I can integrate that family in. Right. And we're lacking governor and Valisarni. Let's put in a Clodius Crassus in here. A small province though. Alright, we got a Bonnie agenda. New Etruscan rights. The Bonnie, ever looking to keep the peace of Rome, have become the champion of the Etruscan people in our nations. They have spent considerable resources promoting the culture and are now demanding citizen rights for them to make sure to nip any potential uprising in the bud. So we could welcome them as our own. That will integrate them. I think that will be the best bet, right? If you go the Roman civic way, it's all about integration. Let's go ahead with the tax gains for this one pop-up. Ooh, he just sounds like a great tech, but I should be looking into different threes now. Legal patronage, loyalty of the character +2. Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll take a while chance to go for that. I can increase their support. That is great. That reduced tyranny. I don't really have a tyranny issue with my current setup. And we have a character decide. Diplomatic reputation +1. That actually could be very helpful to do the negotiation thing. And we have an unassigned person as the Prefectus Militaris. Let's go and get this Quintus Corius Philippinus right up in there. Alright. Let's see here. 156. I have to wait a couple more years to I think 3 more years, and then with the gift and the improved relationship we'll get to 190 and we'll be able to integrate them in our nation. So Polina has been integrated, but I don't want to take any more people. Sorry about that, man. Good, another integrated nation. So it will appear that Marius Patch has begun to adopt the mannerism and a bit of the Etruscan people he rules. While popular amongst the people of the governorship, this change in behavior has been subject of derision and contempt in the capital. Naturally. Let's go and oh, so we have Etruscan integration progress +10%. Yeah, I think it will be good if we can integrate these Etruscan people in our nation. I don't see a problem. at all. Alright. Good. Now we're waiting. So that will be almost 50 years total in the game. It's 256 BCE. I'm curious to see though what exactly when exactly it finishes. I don't remember that, like exactly the end date of the game. Okay, so we'll start back improving our relationship with this country, and we will send a gift, and by next year, yeah, well, by some point the next year, I think in the 3 months, so in December we should be able to start. I gotta be careful because it will last like for 1 month. We'll have enough influence, and then no, okay, no, it should be fine. It'll be fine. We're getting the Marius are leaving at the same time, so we're at 190. Let's start integration of this sub country. Now let's accept the trade offers. As for the Omen, oh, we have a temple of Buka. Where is that? In front? Yeah. Also, they built a big temple there. That is nice because we are incorporating it as we speak, but it does not have any relic in it. It's okay. So, yeah, I think Mercury is still the better Omen here, the best blade. Oh, we have barbarians. Where are they coming from? Oh, I think they're coming. Are they coming from that mountain? I think they are. I should maybe not have destroyed my fort there. Okay, so okay, what do you want, barbarian? Can I... pay off, how much you want? 170 to get away. Thank you. This is the real Roman with filled with barbarians. Just pay them off. You pay them, you say go this way, man. The enemy is over there. Right there. Just go there. Don't bother me anymore, man. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is the true Roman way of doing business. Alright, another little assign the right portrait to the right position session. I feel like that is most of the game, man. Just assign people to positions. The Warburian, or people, farmers and nobles alike, claim the weather has gotten warmer and the growth has improved these last years. At first it seemed like a random happenstance, but the more we consider the fact, we must certainly have been blessed by one of the gods or goddess. Blessed or not, our people are happy about the changes. Great. And another Etruscan civil war ending. Oh, what is that? Impact of new ruling party? And we have to assign someone to a new position again. I swear, this is the entire job. Oh my god. Alright, we got one more policy point we can pour in. Oh, diplomatic relationship +1. I actually solved our issue in one little bam bam. Oh, it's alright, we'll need it later on, even though we are integrating the different states here. What is the current? We're at 77. It's been like 8 years. We should be fine though. We should be able to integrate this nation. Right, it's a client state, so we should be able to integrate this nation. Alright, so Frentalia has been integrated, so we don't want to take any one of their elite into our nation because we already have enough elite in our nation. I don't want to deal with another country's elite. And we're getting more pop-ups. Another person died. That's alright. That's part of life, you know. At this point, it doesn't bother me so much. And we got more titles to design. Crazy job, man. Ooh, Bizo Porti. This guy, man. 19 years old, 10 skill point. He'll get the job. We'll get it done. Alright. This here. What is, our opinion? Why are we not... I don't know why it didn't improve our relationship more than that. Who is disloyal? 18%. Why are you disloyal, man? Due to the power base and the arrival of the ruler. Oh, we can assassinate the rival. So that will give us 7 aggressive expression and 7 tyranny, which is not crazy. Let's do it. Also, there are multiple people targeting him. This is great news. And we have someone died. Let's replace. Alright. Maximum political influence. Oh yeah, we gotta spend that, huh? We gotta spend that. 170. What is the let me just improve. Why is it not improving more? That's so weird. It's not improving more than 37. Alright, I'll deal with it. Alright, so there's some discussion about a slave. And can make Octavius Ulpius disappear. Okay. It's all solved up. Just a little bit of tyranny and it's all solved up. Alright, let's go and annex somebody else now. I don't know, it's not going up. Unused trade routes. Oh, they use it up real quick. Yeah, definitely I'll use up my influence point right now because what? Covert action, alright. Fabricated claim. Zodiacal police. And Thorinus seems like a big boy. I'll fabricate a claim here in Arimium. And I'll go on a big hunch and oh, that is the entirety of that is Carthage now. Okay, so I definitely need to centralize and complete the control of my little parcel of boot. I want to do something more. I don't know if I can keep like my domineering stance, because I'll be getting a lot of aggressive expansion with the action I'll undertake. But yeah, this seems like a great choice. I didn't really read through it, but to me, anything that doesn't kill me instantly is a great choice. This is just the way you gotta play these games, man. Alright, 167. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't changes. Alright, so let's change my stance to aggressive expansionist, because we'll want to go ahead and start attacking enemies and taking over the land that they own. Alright. Right. 93%, so one more click. Oh no, it's 2 more months. Perfect. So we can go to war with a couple of peoples. So let's do that. And Suburbia will Sorbonia. Whoa, wait. Oh, I have military access, so I gotta be careful. Okay, let's cancel military access. Yes. And we have a diplomat en route for now. This guy, we can take Tarentum, and Croton will join in, which is excellent. Will save us the click. Let's go into military, raise up our levies. And how many? We have a pretty large army now. Pretty substantial army. And this one is just 2k. It's because the guy has only like one city in one province. Alright, so somebody else wants to buy stuff from me. Alright, so my allies will be able to capture that, it seems like. So I'll go ahead and move to Croton and take the initiatives there. So what is going on? The Popularis has been convinced that Manius Claudius Crassus is abusing his position for personal gain. Okay, I'll ditch him from governor position. And yeah, he's like the best person for the job, so I can put him right back, but his loyalty is a bit low. I can put this order dude who is more loyal in his place. And let's go ahead and finish that war real quick and easy. I do not, yeah, trading camps sounds great, but I do not want fortress because they're really expensive, so please do not do that for me, game. Don't build up stuff for me, please. Alright, let's put this man in the position. So that was captured? That's weird. We were able to capture the entire block there before being crushed. Let's increase our relationship with that man. And we'll soon have Croton under control. As well as Metapontion. Are we not one shot? 49, 42%. A brand new ruling party. Let's call down an omen for aggressive expansion. Come on now. Just capture that. Why are you not able to capture that? Why can't you siege that? Okay. Let's be nice for the looting. I don't want to destroy everything, to be honest. So we take everything, and we do not want any of their people to actually join up our nation. So need a new sensor. Let's put this guy from a Scorn family. We'll do the same here. We do not have any Scorn family, but we have Appius Claudius Russus, who is disloyal and currently has 16.99% of the control of the country. So I don't know who that person is, but he's pretty damn strong, if you're asking me. Okay, let's move back our troops here, because we will want to go and take over Estrusia and Lingonia, and this we will fabricate claims for Amelia. Great. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, provincial loyalty and foreign infrastructure capacity +1. Bunny, I don't like that. Who are you? Cornelia Prima. Yeah, okay. Why are you disloyal, man? Party leader of what? Popularis? Is that Popularis? Yeah, Popularis conviction. Okay, so we need a commander here in Magna Gracia, and as well as a governor, which will be a person that does the whole job. This man will not be too bad, but he's got garbage stats. Let's put the other man there. So we still have a Scorn family that we gotta deal with, but we can hold up for that. More trade offers. Oh, got a civil war coming. You control 30%. Let's see. Because we're heading for civil war in 18 months right now with this dude. This one freaking dude. What could we do? Can bring to trial. That will be, we attack party member. We have a very low chance of success. So yeah, he has too much of a power base. How does he have so much? Yeah, it seems like it all comes from Capua. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, is I see. It's the guy we just put in control of Magna. Whatever it is. This guy, right? No, no, not this guy. This guy. Right here, it's him. refuse to be replaced, which, you know, logical. So stipends, that would increase his loyalty by 20. Capitulatory honors. That will be very expensive for 6 loyalty for 10 years. I don't think that's a... He has 6 loyal cohorts. Yeah, I think I kind of made a mistake by giving him... So let's give him stipends. And let's give him free hands. So loyalty shoot it up. It's not ideal, but it's better that than losing our nation to a civil war. Alright, so just started that war here with Etruria. And we gotta just do a gentle looting. I don't want to destroy all the territories I'll be taking over. That would just be madness, man. So let's see. A large ceremony. Sounds like a great deal. And we'll do a gentle looting again, please. Stop trying to murder everyone. That please. Ooh. The prophecies continue. The gods are silent as the days continues. In the end, the priests bring us the ill news. It seems the gods have truly decided there is no redemption for Quintus Fabius Curtius. With these 2 blowbacks to our rule, it is only a matter of time before someone will topple our current leadership. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think anybody wants to topple us right now. At least none of the enemies against who we're fighting is really in a position to topple us right now. Hey, where are you going, man? Oh, you're gonna get crushed. For some reason, we're attacking on that occasion. Alright, so we were able to crush that army. That is the fort, right? Ah, okay. That is the fort we need to take over. And we have won a claim on the province of Aemilia. That's against our boy. So definitely something we'll consider doing in not too long. And where is this friend? I don't know. What is the his friend's name? I don't remember it. But whatever. Alright, so we finished that siege there. Just need to crush this guy. And take back some of the territories. We should be fine, right? I think we'll be fine. Oh, so everything is being taken back automatically because we got a fort in the region. That's great news. So we're not 73. Let's see. They will accept that. They will accept that. And where's the rest of us? That is their allies. That is really far away. I don't want to deal with that. And our enemy deserve no quarter. Nope. They will all be murdered, man. Now these guys declare war. They have one ally. Alright. So they have a little bit more fortifications ready for us. Let's go and try to take over the fortification. We'll keep our larger force in backup here to move in if they decide to intervene against the siege. We still have a prisoner out there. Oh, but they will accept the release now. So that is great news. And people just want to trade. Oh, Parsha took over the I think it was called Sakya here, a little nation that showed up there. So Parsha just destroyed them all. Like Karnia, are we at war with Karnia? Thought we were, but I don't think we are. Right? We're not, right? At war with these guys there. Okay, but they're taking over the entire province in 1 second. 2,000 troops. Okay, so we'll crush that small army there. And we'll chase them back to the port. The siege of Raven is completed. And here, yeah, we'll gain a little bit of tyranny for a big gain. Your mercenaries. And these one, Sinomania. What is that? Oh, that's the same country. As well as Veneto, which is not scary at all. Let's go ahead and go into a double war just so we can one fell swoop of the entire land there. And I don't want anybody to join me. Thank you. Hopefully they will clear up this invading force from my land. And we have more choices. Always more choices. It's a kind of small army that I have there. Oh, so that's a bit scary. See all of these enemies. Especially, but you know, the upside is that it's actually two sides of a coin. And who are you, Karnia? So Karnia is also invading, boy. Hopefully they fight to each other and they leave me alone while I take over the entire land. Alright, let's take over that. We'll go with skirmishing technique. So this is very similar. I didn't really play with that, but it's very similar to what we used to have, and I really love the options we had there in Imperator Rome. Now it's not too bad if I lose a little bit of forces here. There's a port there. We're victorious here. We'll capture that. We'll move to Cornelius. Whatever. And we'll capture the capital. So definitely, now that I understand a little bit more how conquest works, if you go in balls deep in the capital, looks like it's the ideal method to get rid of your enemies. I definitely need to change my shock action type of combat system that I put. Doesn't seem efficient enough against the enemies we're playing with. So let's see, select this one. Ooh, enveloping sounds like a great plan. And this one is really too small. But envelopments, skirmish and envelopments are the ideal techniques for the formations we have. So we'll go down that. Okay, boy. Roman Boic War. Sounds absolutely weird. So I can demand one piece of land. Why can't I demand everything? I think I'll have to go and conquer everything else. So we have Servius, who has been abusing his power as a governor. Let's demand him to do some payments. And let's wait for the siege to be done so we can go and defend this one siege. That's really terrible, man. Peace is imminent with the first Roman Legony. Okay, so definitely I'm not too worried. I still have 1,000 days. Let the looting be gentle. And let's fly in to stop the Boic army from defending the land. Alright, so this post was captured as well. So let's defend the counter siege that we have. And then we'll quickly move into capturing the rest of the territories. And we'll try to annex as much as possible. And yeah, I gotta do a quick look around all of the open positions I have, because I don't want to get overwhelmed by open positions all over the place. Ooh, we're on the brinks of the civil war in 18 months. So who is disloyal? It's just this guy. If I bribe him, I'll get enough. Alright. So one quick bribe and we don't have an issue anymore. For invention, we got one more invention. Let's go into the martial arts again. Martial science, that's perfect. I'll take that right now. Just open up more possibilities later. It's just one tech. It doesn't sound like a crazy good setup that they were giving us. But we gotta start somewhere if we want to be victorious one day. Alright, and we will quickly move our troops to destroy this little force there. And we should be able to wipe them out. No problem. We got blockaded ports here. I'm really not worried about that one blockaded port. Okay. So let's go with the Boic War. Sue for peace. Also. Oh, I think these okay. These are occupied by the other nation, I think. And Veneto is just too far off, so I want to become... I can do that. Become a state, but no, I don't, nah. So we will annex what we can. We'll leave whatever this Cornia have control of. And we'll go ahead and sue for peace here with these other boys. And take all we can. And who is that? Who else is... Oh. Why are they allied with that nation at the other end of the world? They will accept all of that. Perfect. Our enemies deserve no quarters, so they'll be chopped off and crucified and whatever else they were doing back in the day. We have starving pops, which is fine. So now we got a big thick Rome over the boot. So we went from a very small little nobody land to big thick boot. Now if I look for further expansion, Karnia definitely looks like a tempting, very tempting piece of land to acquire. We have Torina after that. Carthage took over the land here. So a lot of Carthage land there. Apulia is still very far from being integrated, and so is this Pompeii state. What is that, Nuceria? Okay, let's put down the levies. Yes sir, so we're getting some military experience from putting down the levies, and we can pop up a brand new Roman tradition of discipline plus 5%. That is great, man. Discipline seems to be very efficient because every combat I appear to be doing very well. And I don't know if it really is just about discipline, but I'm pretty sure it helps out a lot. So we still have a small part of Boy in existence right there, but it's because it was occupied right now by Carnia. So moving into Carnia, Veneto, Carlia, Faroes here, all of that, Slovakian coast, into Greece. Do we still have claims here? Yeah, we still have the claims here. Do we have claims here? We do. How far up does it go? Ooh. Okay, from well, I don't know if I have claims on that, but I have a claim on that country of Tolandita. So it could be a quick, easy way into Greece. Just conquering across here. Taking over the land. We also need to break down Torino. It's getting way too fat. Yeah, seems like there's a lot of a condensation of different nations around here. Carthage is taking over in Spain, so I sure probably want to intervene in that before it's too late and they have an entire Iberian Peninsula under control. But alright, we'll see. We'll see what we have time for. Definitely maybe pushing into Torino sounds like a great plan for me. We still have very low war exhaustion, good support, very nice stability, and aggressive expansion is just not that bad. So where is Insuria? Liguria. Yeah, I want to take over Liguria. So let's start working on a project to conquer them. Alright, so excellent condition in Mathrium. That's great. We can 120 months. The entire Picenum will increase slave output and Athens. Or just Mathrium, and we get some money. I don't really need money that much. Maybe I'm not spending it enough. That might be the problem, but I don't need money really. I don't feel like it's restricting me in any way not having money. Well, having a lot of money but not spending it, I don't feel like a kind of restriction on me. What is that building? It's barracks. Heraclean Path. Ooh. Morale of the army plus 10 for 120 months. Or army movement plus tax. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Army movement and tax, just such a nice combination. I can't see myself not taking that. Alright, let's see here. We have Boeotian helmets, which increase discipline. Fourth defense and siege engineer. Okay, definitely siege engineer seems like something we might want to, snake down the path of, because well, it's nice sieging faster. Will definitely give us a lot of support later, being able to siege faster and faster. Alright, so we got people that want to import garbage. So Terrandom is being unloyal. Why? Because of the corruption of this man. This man is very corrupt. Okay, so we got a Casus Belli on this. And there with Citronia, which I don't know. I don't see a big name with that written on. So I'll go under the assumption it's probably a small nation somewhere. Right, where is it? Yeah, it's just a small nation in the Alps. Absolutely nothing to be worried about. Oh, and we have barbarians here. They're not too bad. We'll be able to crush them real quick. Once we get our army online. So raise all the levies. Got scared they were risen up in the same place as the other guys. Why can't you? Okay, go to Luna. You go to Luna too. And we got our fleet here. Yeah, we're getting pillaged by barbarians from the mountains. Alright, if I move in, capture the port here, there are a lot of ports in that country. I don't know if roads are still a thing in Imperator Rome. They used to be like in the initial version at release, and building roads was very efficient because it allowed us to clear out. Did I just crush? What's going on? Apparently I just crushed a barbarian. But yeah, building roads allow us to move really fast. I was with the legions, so maybe we'll have to build some legions to get a better idea of if we can or not control. That's so weird, man. They took control of the entire land here. One fell swoop. Alright, this no, I'm sorry. This very large force will be the one that will be going into combat with the enemy army. I don't appear to have a very large force to defend against me. And yeah, I think we will crush them real quick. Yeah. Yeah, we destroyed half their army right there in one battle. Alright, captured that. I just need to find the efficient way to like capture most of the territory real quick. I feel like here the fort here will be an excellent target. Let's go ahead and get more of these how do you call that, ports, while our main forces is taking over the border location up there. Because taking the ports really has a massive impact. I feel like it probably doesn't, but I don't know, I feel like it cut down trade, and that's the logical thing to think about, but and yeah, but if you don't take a fortification, that's what happens, right? It doesn't really impregnate it doesn't really become a solid foundation for conquest. And we're max political influence. What can I do to oh. So I do have some relics ready for be put in here. Alright, one and a Sibylline books for more happiness, apparently. Come on. Yes sir, we got a fort. Let's go and get the capital. We got a martial advances. Eh. Okay, we got that here, down here, taken care of. And what is that? What is that country? Alpecia. And here we will side with no one. I think it's the ideal. And my allies are just getting crushed. Okay, I have to capture the column appears to be like the regional capital. Once you conquer them, it's one fell conquest of the entire region that it does. Like everything at once is resolved. Let's say like this 2,000 unit stack and move there to conquer that one. Yeah, definitely that's what I want to do. Conquer this column stuff. Alright, looting will be gentle. And we'll go and crush the enemy. Or good boy here, go and finish off the capitals. And we will move back our troops in back home. We can conquer back whatever they took from us. Oh, I was scared for a moment they were already in Rome, which would have been frightening, but they were not. Okay, so we have a lot of territories under control now. And we have 2 more people to sign at different positions, so we will go ahead and do that. And try and see what we can sue for peace here with more good men and women of Torina. Is that the name? Torinia. I take everything. That is absolutely greedy as hell. It goes up to 62 now. I can take everything. I don't care. Good. And they deserve no quarter. I'm just gonna chop off their head, every single one of them. Alright, so we lack a governor in the province of Halpa, Marfiola. So this one is very terrible skills. This one has good skill and is somewhat loyal to us, so we will assign him there. We got starving pups, but that is a part of life, most definitely. We will start. What is that? That's Emilia. That is Olana. Wait, I can already go to war for Amelia. Yeah, we can. So we already got a war going with our next neighbor. Let's move our troops to be ready for that new war. We just started the second we finished the other one. Siege ladders sounds like a great plan. Alright. Perfect. And let's take this parcel of land. So very quick moving and seizing the important piece of land, like the columns, is most definitely the ideal method of action. What is that? Already care. Good. Good. And the barria, we will start fabricating claim here. Or Liberia. Because it will be something we're planning to go and take over. And we're able to chase the enemy in the mountains, and we will be crushing them, I feel like. Will we? I think we will. Just being 3 times more people does the entire difference here. No doubt about that. Alright. Where is the... Oh, okay, so it's all up there. Okay. And is that that's also Carnia? And that is also Carnia. And we're just destroying them, man. And if we capture that fort there, we should be good. And we'll pretty much take over the entire land real quick. So I don't want to... This one is really corrupt. Yeah, I'll have to remove him. It's like 48% corruption. This man is somewhat loyal, not corrupt at all. Will be a perfect candidate. So this one is annoying. He wants to start a civil war. Oh, he cannot. He doesn't have enough control. Right. Good stuff. Alright. So let's move this man here on this army. Because we'll do a swift move into Kataria as soon as we can. Oh, what is that? Apulia, okay. I got scared for a moment. Yeah, so they want to move back and recapture what we got. I have to stop them from trying to take back. Good. And who else I'm in war with? Ambiosa? So if I sue for peace, I'll have it better. Because war with that and that country here. Okay, no problem. I'll clean up the entirety of the land. Where is... Oh, I got a fort. I guess the fort is also stopping somewhat the invasion force, right? That's like the logical way to think about it. I'll do a large ceremony for whatever that is. We got barbarian pillaging us at the same time. Great. Alright, we gotta go back and reconquer this. Oh my god. I have so many freaking annoying little stacks everywhere. Let's go back with the aggressive expansion one. Yeah, that will definitely help us out because 35 aggressive expansion. I don't know what's the maximum. 50% is the maximum. Then we'll start getting very negative impacts. Alright, we'll accept the offer. And we'll pop up an invasion here. Siege towers. Scorpio. Alright, we're just increasing our affinity to siege down stuff. So that we'll be able to really quickly siege out everything that there is to be sieged out. We got another man that got a cancer. That's alright. Alright, just took control of that one province. And right here we got a fort and a capital to take care of. Good. $5.2K in the mountain there. Yeah, I gotta slow down a bit the time because I can hardly keep up with what I'm doing right now. That's just crazy. No, I want to go there. That's what I want. That's what I need. Alright, speed 5, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, good battle. Took control of that. We'll move back out. Wait for the capital area to be taken over. Ooh, we can have him burn at the stake. That would be crazy. Just let him do whatever he wants. All right. Let's risk losing a bit of political privilege here. Alright, so we will capture that capital eventually. And we'll crush this little group here. And we'll completely destroy that capital, man. They annoyed me that much, for real. They got 500 men there in the mountains. We crushed them here. Alright, we're pretty much at 96%. Let's sue for peace, alright? Let's reset everything. Let's take this, 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 this. Yeah, there's a lot of I don't want to risk too much. Ambissoia, La Botunha. Alright, we'll liberate Istria. Or Cherso. Yeah, they can liberate Cherso. Okay, we'll go with that. At 43, freaking aggressive expansion. But we did expand the boot a bit. And this is what is beautiful about that. Alright. So definitely, as you can see, played about 3 hours now, almost 3 hours. So definitely the game is playable, and I kind of like it. I don't find it that much different than it used to be back in the day when it was released. That sounds like it was a very long time ago, but it wasn't really a long time ago. But yeah, the game is very similar. It's still pretty solid. It's a good grand strategy game if you like grand strategy types of games. It's definitely a solid one. And with the new updates and everything, and the removal of the mana like a couple of patches ago, definitely a solid title. Give a try to, and I think they're pretty much giving it away sometimes. Like if you get it on a sale, you can get it for a couple of bucks, or like maybe $10, right? It's just crazy when you think about it. 2 years old game, $10. When they release it, I think I paid like 50 or something bucks. Yeah, I got scammed. What you want, huh? That's why I keep buying Paradox games. I love getting scammed. Alright, but hopefully you've enjoyed this quick little playthrough of Imperator Rome. Even though it crashed midway through, we're able to go back and not lose too much thanks to the autosave feature. If you're curious, maybe you can check out my review I did on Imperator Rome back at release. You'll be able to see a bit how it compares to now. And if you're curious, if you own it and you wonder if you should be playing it, I think you should give it a try if you haven't in a long time. It's definitely fun. It's more of a map painter military game than anything else, but sometimes you just want to win in games, you know. You don't want to break your brain thinking. You just want to win. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.